Alright, welcome back. This is MDawg, and we're going to be checking out Dungeons of Edera. Edera? I want to start off here on the Steam page just to kind of see Monster Tooth Studios, developer and publisher. It's got good ratings on Steam. This is a little roguelike, inexpensive little game. Unreal 4 engine. Unreal Engine. I don't know about the number. It's a cool little game. I like these little games, little, roguelite type thing. You're gonna die, but it's, there's ways you make progress, and it's a cool little world you're playing in. Certainly a little indie darling here. No AAA nonsense. So, I thought we would just jump right in here on a new save, so you can see it from the beginning. It looks like because I've already played through the tutorial, it's not going to allow me to do that again. Is that right? Oh, that's interesting. If that's the case, we might as well just play on my main save. There are ways you can customize your character, but, every time you die, you're going to be starting a new character. So, we'll just, we'll just do something here. Yeah, I'm trying to decide, do we just want to play on my main character? I guess this is fine. What are they starting us with? I accidentally dropped it instead of equipping it. Let me see if there is a way to restart the tutorial. Tutorial is just great. It really eases you into things. Play campaign. Yeah, it just looks like there's not a way once you've done the tutorial. Hire a companion to join you in your quests. Mervin. Okay, well let's just play on our main account then. Exit to main menu, yes. And we'll play campaign. And I mean, all I've done is one quest. The tutorial just kind of sets it up, I guess I would say. Kind of explains, a little bit of the backstory, what's going on, and teaches you very basics of the game. Once you get through the tutorial, this is where you start, and I guess after you've done the tutorial, if you start a new save game, this is where it's going to start us. Now, some of the things that do carry over, let's kind of get that out of the way now. You have a stash. So, like, if, when this character dies, presumably, there will be some things that carry over, including things that I've put in my stash, it looks like. I thought there was a system where you had to make something soulbound, like there was some expense to carrying it over to character, but maybe that was in a previous build of the game, because now when I access stash, it did talk about that would carry over. There's a little shop in town, so we've already saved up a bunch of money, so theoretically we could get something really nice like this epic Mage Slayer, but we won't do that. One reason why you might want to start a new saved game is the skill system. So we have our inventory. You can look at all the slots of inventory, which mostly what we have right now is what's equipped. Everything else is either in our stash or in our or has been sold just to earn a little cash. Right now we are using a one-handed club and steel. I actually quite like the one-handed gameplay with the shield, although I've used a two-hander too, and that's fun. It's just a little more intense in terms of not having that defense. My first skill point I put into Constitution to get some health, and then we put a skill point into Holy Bulwark Aura, which will give us and our companion, if we have one hired, which I presume we won't this early in the game, but eventually we will, and that gives us some armor. You start off with Shield Bash, so again, if you don't use a shield, then you're missing out on this early ability that you already have. I guess you can reset talents. It looks like perhaps for free. I'm not going to play with that just yet. This is another thing that carries over from character to character, is occasionally in the world you'll find what's called a boon. Typically when you end a main mission, it looks like, but maybe other times as well. And whatever boon you choose from a choice of 3, I think permanently stays with your character. So it looks like we've got a boon to Magic Find from our early choice. You can also see active quests, which we don't have any, and then some lore. There really is some lore that you'll kind of get introduced to as you play through the game. and then a summary of our spells. But, you know, I watched some gameplay of some older gameplay, and it looked like the combat was just really awkward. And I'm not saying the combat's the most elegant thing ever, but after playing it, it's way smoother than the video I saw look like. So here's a mission board, which I haven't done any of these yet, only because I'm still playing through what looks like some introductory missions. So he's wanting to get some fishing supplies. Ha ha ha, fishing, I love it. You can choose to change the difficulty of the missions, and I think that changes what your rewards get. By default, it's on medium, so we'll keep that. Let's go ahead and start this quest. Whenever you start a quest, it basically sends you on a quote-unquote dungeon run, right? And that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be in a dungeon. You may be in an outside area, but you'll go in with an accomplished, an objective, a goal. In this case, we're supposed to kill, looks like 19 scavengers and gather some supplies. Let's go ahead and turn our aura on. Woo! That's the first time I've used that. That's pretty cool. So we have additional armor. Now, one thing, if you're one-on-one against someone, you definitely want to use that tab to lock in. Deadly Ring of Slaying. So we'll have to check that out. Let's see if that's worth putting in place of one of our other rings. We should see it here. Oh, we did. So you actually can wear 4 rings. How cool is that? All right, bonus damage, magic fan, and crit chance. So one thing early on that I've noticed for such a inexpensive, indie game, the loot is really cool. And I guess I'm not clear on how much loot will take over from character to character with the stash and all that, but that'll be interesting to see. So like we've just got one enemy here coming up, so we're going to go ahead and tab to lock in on that enemy, and that will make things a lot less chaotic. If you don't lock in, or if you're fighting multiple enemies, which you will a lot it seems in this game. There's another potion we just gathered, and lots of things you can... Oh, so our harvesting skill, we failed there. Lots of things to gather as you're playing as well, but when you're fighting multiple enemies, or if you don't lock onto the target, that's where combat does get a little more... here, let's use that special ability. So this is our shield ability, kind of knocks them off kilter a little bit. Of course, you do have a stamina bar. You see our health, stamina, and then I think the other one has to do with magic. Our mana bar, perhaps. Let's see what's in this chest, and then let's back off and just... Oh, we don't have lockpicking ability. I think we want to get lockpicking ability as soon as we can. I've noticed there are multiple chests around that do... require both lockpicks and the ability to pick them, so I haven't gotten to experience that yet. This is a two-handed melee weapon. Let's just try it. So that's going to dump our weapon we were using as well as our shield. Let me think about where the shield is kept. Why isn't... I'm not seeing our shield. Did I drop it on the floor? I hope our shield didn't just glitch out. So let's try to put that back in. There's our shield. Okay, I see it again. There it is. Okay. All right, there it is. All right, so let's see what's up with this. If you just left click, you do a regular attack. Shift and left click sometimes does like a heavy attack. We can't use our shield ability anymore. So again, what were the stats on this? It's probably not worth using this. I mean, I think if you start getting magical abilities, some of these weapons might make more sense. Yeah, this gives us +8 magic damage, but we're not really doing any magic damage right now. I just dropped that on the ground. So let's pick that up. There we go. Okay, we're going to stay with our one-handed because, yeah, we just don't have any... This is more of a melee character we've been building. I would like to play a character that immediately focuses more on magic. So, it's not super complicated combat. I think the enemies are definitely going to get a lot tougher. And... but also hopefully our skills are going to get better and we'll have more options. Let's see if we can gather this. One thing I do like, if you notice we aggroed that one guy, if you kind of back off, a lot of times you won't aggro the next guy. And when you can fight them one-on-one, he has that jump ability. He really likes doing it. When you can fight them one-on-one, it tends to go a lot better. All right, here's a simple wand. Let's equip that. We still have the shield equipped. Oh no, we actually are dual wielding it. So really what I wanted to do, Oh shoot, we just used a potion on accident. Really what I was hoping to do... So it's actually an off-handed weapon. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like that. Okay, I get it. The wand is off-handed. So maybe the wand, if you have a one-handed weapon you're using for magic, maybe wands sometimes will supplement that. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're just not harvesting some of these higher level stuff, I guess. Collected some gold. And some leaf. If you land a successful attack, it usually will... Oh, that's tricky. Alright, we got a club. That might be better than the club we have. You'll usually stagger them pretty good. Another reason why I like the one-handed weapons, although we could do more damage with a two-handed. There's our fishing supplies, which we need, what, 9 more of those. So we've got a ways to go here. You do more damage with the two-handed, so it's kind of nice. I kind of like the two-handed, but you run out of stamina so fast. Again, you just have to be so careful. Alright, so we're getting fishing supplies. We need to make sure that we run into those barrels before we actually destroy them. I wonder if I've missed fishing supplies that way. We'll see. Hopefully we can still complete the quest. There may have been another way we could have gone back there. I'm not sure. Is this a lockpick? Nope. Amulet of the Snake. So we can check that out real quick. Right now we have a Lich amulet. So we don't want mana. Snake amulet looks like it gives you mana. Okay. Wooden Shield of the Boar. Maybe it's an upgrade. Let's see. Gives us +1 health, but I like the stamina from the Kite Shield of the Lich. Plus it's +2 cold damage, which doesn't actually matter for us right now, but it could eventually. Got a crit there. So again, fairly easy at this stage. I'm typically not very good at games like this, so if I'm doing pretty well, then the difficulty early on here is not bad at all. But I from reading about the game, I know that it's going to get a lot more difficult. These are just the introductory quests. I'm sure that it's going to be much harder later on. Alright, we probably ought to look at our loot. I don't know for sure that we haven't gotten something good. And I guess some of these barrels actually don't have... So the snake gives you mana and the fool gives you -1 damage. Obviously don't want to equip that. We're no fool. We are no fool. Alright, so we literally just need to kill 4 more scavengers and get 2 more supplies, and then we are done with this mission. See the number of enemies here is starting to increase. So we're going to try to just draw this guy by himself. It looks like he's the only one we aggroed. Leather armor of sorcery. I can tell you right now that's probably not better than what we have. Generation potion. Delayed reaction there. It's alright. Okay. We're just missing 2 supplies. Still plenty of stamina. Stamina's really nice on the one-handed weapons. There's something over there. We'll go check it out and take our chances here. Hopefully it's not a one-shot you're dead situation with these. Woo. Okay, we're good. Now, back the other way was more supplies. Leggings of the Reaper and a simple wand of devastation and a boosting staff. Alright, what are these leggings of the Reaper? -2 damage, but +1 lifesteal. Yeah, we'll try that. Always get health back. That seems pretty good. Oh, here's the club. I never checked. Yeah, this is a better one-handed weapon in terms of damage, at least. So, kind of like that. We had 2 additional clubs, but yeah, I think that I think this one-handed hammer is going to be the way to go. We got some uncommon regents. Yeah, if we could finish this, it'd be pretty nice. We've got some good stuff to throw in our stash. Everything has to be built up in terms of skills, so like you eventually can craft potions and stuff. We just don't have the ability yet. We might as well start collecting the ooh, okay. I didn't really realize the how much shorter the swing would be. Okay, so we completed the quest. When you finish the quest, you just hit N to create a portal and go back to town. You can certainly keep exploring, and I noticed on the last map at least there was some like treasure chests and stuff hidden in houses and stuff, and we've seen some treasure chests here, so there might be reasons to keep exploring sometimes, but I think at this point we'll go ahead and just create our portal. More enemies down that way. And teleport back to town. So, sort of expecting we might see a death, but so far the game has been very manageable. Again, I'm early. It's going to pick up. It's going to get really hard. I feel pretty confident. So let's see what he's wanting us to do next. Again, I feel like his quests are the introductory quests, which is kind of interesting. So it's kind of a way to build up before you get into the hard stuff, is at least the way I'm reading it.
Welcome back, my friend. What can I do for you?
And let's sell... Those are probably worth keeping. We certainly don't want to keep stuff that is, you know, pretty common. The blues, like if it's not good enough for us to be wearing it now, it's probably not worth keeping some of it. Other stuff we might throw in our stash. We're building up a good amount of silver. This is your main hub, as I said before. And we will eventually be hiring new trainers, kind of building this hub up in sort of preparation for, I think, a larger battle. Basically, I won't get into the story, but kind of some revenge or setting things right, basically. Okay, I tell you what, let's do, just to make this a little more interesting, is let's do one regular mission before we continue with anything else. So we've got cold steel, some bandits, and take out as many as you can. A necromancer, put them back to rest. Interesting, that's to do with paying something back. Oh, this is like a... Yeah, you can see from the symbols at the top, it's different stuff. All right, let's go check out the necromancer. I mean, surely this is gonna be very difficult, or more difficult, I would imagine. But we'll see. But you know, for a little indie game, this may not be your type of thing. But for me, I've been really surprised. I'd read an article about the game. I didn't just sort of find it on Steam like you do sometimes. I read something about it, PC Gamer or something like that, and I just, the things that they were talking about with the game, I was like, it sounds like something I might enjoy. So then I started looking into it, and yeah, it's actually ticking a lot of boxes for me. I think it's going to be a fun little game for me to play some. All right, we're going to go with the two-handed weapon just for a bit. And you see my stamina just like depletes so much faster. Alright, this is the first time I've fought anything non-human. I assume this will be something we do a good bit of. But now when you block with the actual weapon, and I don't think the block is as effective. Although I could be wrong about that. Alright, so... It's kind of cool. You can build up complete sets like the helmet of the Lich. We've seen a lot of Lich stuff, right? This gives us cold damage. Also gives us +1 to damage. Armor's the same. We lose the stamina though, so We'll try it, but I suspect we're going to miss that stamina, right? We could go back to the one-handed weapon anytime we want. So we'll see how this goes, I guess. Alright, I hear them, but I just don't see them yet. Oh, there's one. Do they get hurt on the trap? How can I tell? Maybe not. So we are supposed to deactivate the altar, so we have to find the altar somewhere. Thankfully, these guys are slow. This actually has not felt harder. I don't know if we're going to have to fight the actual necromancer at some point, but oh, nice hit there, buddy. Robe of the snake. I don't think, I think, oh, okay. Got him. I love how they just go flying. So in the tutorial, you actually had to fight people with shields. It was much harder at times than what you've seen me doing in these early quests. They were pretty reasonable at blocking, and of course I had less skills and no gear, or hardly any gear at that time. Alright, we've killed enough undead, so now it's just finding the altar, right? So we'll just run around and try to find it? I don't know if there's any kind... Oh! He was hiding in the rock. It's not very nice. Don't know if there's any kind of indication. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, yep. I don't like that. And I'm... Alright, we just leveled up. Invigorating Amulet of Destruction. Damage. Yeah, that all looks good. Let's put that on. Ooh, look at this legendary shield. Okay, hold on. So we're going to go back to this and put the legendary shield on. Wow. Magic Find versus bonus damage. Alright, I think we're good. That magic whatever skeleton we just fought was much harder, obviously. This shield is cool though. I like it. I don't know. I don't know if I should just keep going straight. Hammer of the Pathfinder and Hammer of the Ox. Neither one of them are as much damage, at least, as what we have, so we'll stay with what we've got. Uh-oh. Fellow shield guy. So using that aura did cost, if you've noticed on the stamina, initial amount of stamina there. Almost out of stamina. We did it. Short Sword of the Phoenix. It'd be cool if we could use a sword, but it's gonna have to be pretty decent. More damage, but less magic find. Let's try it. I haven't used a sword since the tutorial, to be honest, but let's try it. We're gonna have to start checking in some of these other runes if we don't find the... Is that a spider? Yeah, I didn't want that thing to get going, so... Is that a bow? Cool. First bow I've picked up. I wonder if you have to have... Let's check this out. Do you have to... Oh, I don't see it. Oh, it's equipped. I actually don't know... How do you switch weapons? I don't know if I'll be able to tell this. Oh, swap target with Q and E. That's good to know. Spacebar and shift. I've never jumped. I've just dodged. Okay, that's good to know. Shift and spacebar. Toggle combat is just getting your sword out. Turn lock, turn pick. Left mouse and mouse X. Quick weapon swap X. Or mouse wheel. Oh yeah. Cool. I wonder what happened. Like if you lock onto an enemy. Let's test this bow and arrow out. Yeah, in all our running, apparently we have passed the altar. Oh, by the way, we have a map. So maybe in here? Maybe in here, huh? So we're going to take a left and then take a left up there. Yeah. Farther down here, we're going to take a left. Oh, okay. I assume this is where we take the left. Yeah. Alright, so don't forget to use the map. That would help. Yeah, we're uncharted territory here. These little side rooms often have chests, by the way. Yeah, let's just look in here real quick. Okay, and then you've got a cooldown on your arrows. So the first arrow is almost back. I mean, against one slow enemy, that's not bad, but, you know, if you've got a bunch of enemies running at you, good luck with the bow and arrow. Okay. Do we want to keep going this way? This looks like that connects back to the area we've already been to. So I think we want to go back. Let's go see if we can find this altar we're supposed to deactivate. Alright, now we want to take a right. Oh yeah, I like this sword. By the way. Lockpick. We just picked up a lockpick that we can't use. Alright, so somewhere up here. Oh, let's try to... Alright, so there's dodge, by the way, which I haven't done. And there's jump. Okay, so this way, eventually, it looks like it connects to where we've already been, so probably not the way. This way looks promising. I feel like I'm in, like, constant sprint now, and I don't necessarily want to be. Okay. Oh, we did get a skill point, didn't we? So we should probably look at putting a skill point in. My stamina is completely zero. So one thing I've noticed about this sword, as much as I like it, we are depleting our stamina faster. It's amazing the amount of loot that we're now getting. Alright, something is wrong. Something has... Oh, maybe it's just because I'm, like, forever locked in on stuff. Alright, does it still look like this might be where we want to go? I think so. Alright, so we have a skill point to put in. Stalwart Defender. Increase the armor bonus with Holy Bulwark 5 each time. That could be good. We could also do Cleave. Kind of like the idea of Cleave. Blood Rage. When you slay an enemy, enter bloodlust for a limited amount of time. Increase your attack speed. That could be good. All of the normal stuff obviously would be nice. Being able to do Alchemy. Do we spend a point on Alchemy now? Oh, there's lockpicking. Requires... Uh-oh. Is that this guy coming up here? What is, requires Wakara Assassin Trainer. Oh, you have to hire a trainer in town to be able to do that. So once we have the Assassin Trainer, we get those skill points as well. Alright, let's do Cleave. Seems like that could be good. Let's try it out here. It's really more of an AoE ability, right? So like when we have multiple enemies around us, but seems like it's pretty legit. Yeah. So that was good. Cleave worked well there. I haven't even looked at some of this loot we've been gathering. Yeah, I think this just looks like a significant area, maybe? Uh-oh. Okay, maybe the wrong time to try to do that. Also, we need to use a health potion. Maybe another one. Okay, calm down, calm down. I wasn't sure if Cleave was like maybe unblockable. It didn't seem like it was though. Yeah, we almost ran out of stamina there in trying to block. So it might be worth looking at this. Where's all of our loot, by the way? Yeah, look at all this stuff we've gotten. So this does less damage, but we got mana steel. It's interesting. That definitely looks better. I think everything else is probably going to be pretty similar to what we're already using. I need to look. There must be an auto run. I'll worry about it another time. But somehow we have turned on auto run and I don't like it. But I don't want to waste time during this the end of this video just trying to figure it out. I think it's going to be right through here. Wait, am I right? Maybe? Is that what it is? Is that the altar? Oh, teleport to boss lair? Are we ready for this? The Dark Ranger? Oh, he's got a bow and arrow. Okay, okay, okay. It's all good. Uh-oh. Now we gotta find him. He's up this way. I thought he was. Literally having a hard time finding him. Maybe from back this way. Oh, yep. Okay, that's sneaky there, buddy. Uh-oh. Show thyself. Oh, there he is. You're sneaky behind the rock there, buddy. Oh, nice shot. Alright, let's get out of here. We're low on stamina. Okay. Oh my goodness. I just gotta remember to hit G when I need the health. Also, it would be really nice to have like a goodness gracious. Nice to have a stamina potion during that fight. Oh my Lanta. I want to see what that is. Oh yes, so we get a new boon. So we can get +5 health and regen bonus. That would be really nice. Or maybe just the +10 health regen bonus. Harvesting chance. I think I'm going to go with the first one. Does that not count towards deactivating the altar? Wait, am I missing something? Let's just make sure. So that was just the boon. I love the way he jumps. I don't think we found the altar yet. So I kind of figured that the altar would be at the boss. I mean, I don't know. I do want to look at some of this new loot we got, though. Like, what is this? That is awesome, especially for these offhands are pretty cool. Epic. We'll definitely equip that, right? And I do like, I mean, it's a little thing. You just never know, like, with a game like this. But I like that you actually see the equipment you're putting on. It actually changes what you're holding. Alright, so this is not the altar. So let's go down this way. Wait. Yeah. Take a left turn down here. I don't know. You know, not super clear where we're wanting to be going for this last part of the, oh, look at that. Little sneaky sneak. These are definitely areas we haven't been to, but it also is kind of leading us back towards the beginning when where we first came in at, so that's not necessarily great, but we're over encumbered. Alright, let's just, so you right click to drop stuff. Some of this stuff that's just like basic stuff, let's drop. We probably could drop some of the blues as well. So we don't have to worry about it. We've gotten so much loot this run compared to what I'm used to seeing. Yeah, it's tough to go in swinging like that against a shielded person because you're already going to be using some of your stamina, and then if you want to block, that uses stamina, so definitely want to be careful, and sometimes it's just worth getting them to a point where they're no longer blocking with their shield. We don't want an Amulet of the Fool. Hey, this could be it. This looks like it. Claymore of the Fool. I don't think the Fool stuff is good. So we ended up here. Yeah, this is like... Defend yourself for 60 seconds. Okay. Okay. We want to be on top of this. They're going to keep spawning. Uh-oh. Alright, it's time for cleave. $25 more seconds. Alright, we did it. Whew, I got a little unnerving at the end. Anything else we want to get? Over encumbered again. Let's get the last gold and let's get out of here. I think once we start getting to the point where we can hire trainers and all that, we'll probably have a need for a lot of the gold and stuff we're earning. So let's sell some stuff here. But anyway, I mean, that's basically the loot, the loop. Sorry. I guess it's random. Sometimes she has like really cool stuff, and then other times not so much. I think I'm gonna just get to the point now where I'm selling everything that's not purple or better. Look how many potions we have. We probably just put all of our potions in the stash as well. So we're up to 9,000 gold, which in the big scheme of things may not be a lot, but it feels pretty nice right now. And then I guess, like, I don't know. Let's see if another quest replaced the one we did. Yes, it did. It's pretty cool. Okay, I think, and my guess is, okay, so that's showing, that's where the stash is. The different things on the map here. What does this person do? I think these are people, let's see. Remove a boon. We don't want to remove a boon. Maybe you can get negative boons. Or maybe you only have so many boons you can get, and at that point you want to start maybe becoming pickier. I'm not sure. There's a few other things we might be able to interact with, but I think a lot of it is stuff that we just haven't hired yet. And my suspicion is I've got to get through all of this guy's quests. He literally said, "Let me introduce you to the basics," and it's like a series of quests. So I think that's what basically I need to start working on to kind of get farther. But man, we had a good little run there. It was a little bit of an increase in difficulty, but not much. We got a legendary shield and an epic helm. And I kind of like our setup right now, and might want to still keep going more into armor. I don't know. We'll see as we continue to build out our sort of like melee paladin type build here. It's pretty cool though. Again, this is Dungeons of Edera. Thanks for taking a look at it with me. Hope you've enjoyed the gameplay. I'm certainly enjoying myself. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thanks for the support. Later on.